2 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection.
All right, first pitch coming up. And on the mound in this one, Christian Hop. Here.
Shortstop.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Kicks and deals. Here's a rocket out to left. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And one to watch, of course, their 3-hole hitter, Robbie Martinez.
Well, these days we know teams, they put a game plan together for every hitter in a lineup. But a guy like this, they circle him, make sure he doesn't beat you. So they put in a little extra time and effort on how they're going to approach him. He can be a huge difference maker when he's hot. So it's going to be fun to see how they try to work him right here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Swings through that.
2-2 to count.
And it remains 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to.
Here's the veteran outfielder. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Got him swinging. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. On to the bottom of the first. The All-Stars lead it 1-0. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Jose Ramirez. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is out of here. They must be going crazy in the dugout. His 4th home run of the season, and we're level. It's 1-1.
Pitchers hate going against Jose Ramirez because he tends to punish the baseball. This is just the latest example of it. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of his ballpark.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Next pitch is outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Too low, and it's ball 3.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Kafis sizing this one up, brings it in. And there's one away.
Batting third, right.
Let's take a look at the lineup. And an important bat for them, batting 5th in this one, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boo. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
One out, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line. And it stays fair. And he's got a double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
One out. Runner at second. Rafael Devers now at the plate. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
The 2-2. And delivers outside. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And it beats him. What a play. But we're all tied up thanks to this solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. And we're back. New inning getting started. And here is number 42. That misses.
Ball 3.
Now 3-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting 6th, center fielder, number 42.
And here's the veteran outfielder. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one misses, and it's 2-1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Late on that fastball.
We got a full count.
Tied up here in the early going. On the ground, and foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left field. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Batting 7th, third baseman, number 42.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Carlton Cafis. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. In the dirt, and a count 2-1. Now one miss.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
2 outs. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece.
Just like Vegas in the sun, ain't no quitting till I'm done. I'm having fun, going dice for the prize. Don't like these snakes.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second, at the plate, Yainer Diaz. The 1-1. Up the middle, Martinez. Jump throw, and very nicely done for the out.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Willie Adames stands in. The 1-1 is fouled off. Adames checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 2 outs, base is empty. Nasty pitch right there. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he chases that one. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We played 2 full innings and we're tied 1-1. Welcome back.
Leading
and
off,
coming off a series where the
number
pitching
42.
was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. And that's
Yep,
outside.
that ball went out.
And a count 2-1.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Diaz gathers, throws to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one out to right. Soto going after it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. As we go to the last of the third. And now the first baseman, Jeremy Pena. Check swing at a 3-2. Appeal down to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Singy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Geraldo Perdomo, the next to hit.
The shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
1 ball.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the second time today. We played 3 full innings, and we're tied at 1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. And a 1-1. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Chopper right side, and it goes just foul. Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Angel Martinez.
Now it's the second baseman.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Martinez with another scorching run of play lately. Fouled off. He was late.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Just missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. And now it's filled up. One down, base is empty. And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a
Now
3-2
batting,
pitch,
number
and I tell you what,
42.
he earned that walk.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That's down and in. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Martinez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Man at first, one away. And that one misses up and in. And the count's full.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Got it. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Next is the speedy first baseman. That one at 95 missed up top, and it's 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering is fouled back.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And now the center fielder. Ball to strike. Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Next offering is in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Got him looking. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Well, this guy competes hard.
Back Here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Juan Soto.
And it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Now it's Devers at the plate.
The designated hitter,
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that misses. 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Another one, and that makes it 7 consecutive strikeouts.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Up the middle. Tosses to first, and Hernandez is out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Yuri Perez.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here's the catcher, Nick Cale. Singing, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Number 42.
Now it's the right fielder. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late swing, foul to the left. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Welcome back to the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Yainer Diaz. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's gone. Home run. His second of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Here's the second baseman, Willie Adames. And that skips in the dirt.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Last half of inning number 5. That one misses. 3-1 now. Singy, every year on April 15th, we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day for his courage, his leadership, and how he forever changed the game of baseball and all of sports. It's great to see everyone wearing the same number on a day like today. Over to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Center fielder, Julio
Rodriguez will hit next. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it makes it hard for us as broadcasters to call out who's making the play. But with that said, what a special day in baseball, and I'll take it every year.
That hits the dirt, and the count is even, 2-2. That one missing inside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Now batting first
Next to hit, Jeremy Payne. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. All set for the top of the 6th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. Hernandez has this one sized up. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And now the DH, Gunnar Henderson.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. One down, base is empty. Got it. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, I can't argue with that one, and clearly he was looking for something else, anything but the breaking ball. It's a great pitch to hit right there if you're looking for it, and kind of a gift at a 2-strike count, but sometimes you just get fooled and you got to tip your cap.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Soto makes the grab. And that is that. So they go quietly there on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Dominican Republic out front here 2-1. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Jose Ramirez.
Misses outside. Now 2 balls and a strike.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The starter's pitch count is high.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Ricky Matthews gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game.
Now pitching.
Reed Det. On a pitch out of the pen here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mat.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, number 42.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering is in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Stepping in, Brady Freeze. And that one upstairs. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Missed inside with the curve. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Thank you.
And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yuri Perez will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching.
Felix Bautista into the game.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead. Late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Runner on the goal. And the count 1-2. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Runner goes again. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Here's the third baseman. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ron Groves looking for a two-out hit with a runner in scoring position. And that is downstairs. And now 3 balls and a strike. Creeds at second with 2 down. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
So the tying run at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results.
So remaining in the game defensively, Ron Groves. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter. Well, 1-run game. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Nick Cale. Breaking ball in there for a strike. One down. And here is Jason. Fox holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. That one's gotta feel good. It's 2-2. These fans are just heartbroken right now.
Well, he took the split finger that was away and stayed on plane with it nicely. That's one of the most difficult pitches to square up. He just did it, and right there, he was a professional hitter.
So it's all tied up. Thanks to the home run. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Next one misses, and it's 2-1. Pitch hitter coming on, Marcelo Meyer. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. One down, base is empty. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 3. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He's under it. Snags it for the second out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Now a chance for Gunnar Henderson. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So they even it up here as we head for a good finish to this one. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. We are tied 2-2. Staying in the game on defense, Marcelo Meyer. Taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Shane Bieber, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Number 42 gets the call from the pen. This is his 3rd time out this year. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
No outs, runner at first. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. And that's all they'll get.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And here's the first baseman, Jeremy Pena. Just missed.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And that's way high. And that's ball 3.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. And a swing and a miss. 3rd out, and that ends the frame.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Give me everything you got. Stripping down in the parking lot. Quiet type, watch him hit the spot. Sneak tip on talk a lot. Swinging RBI, really.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Emmanuel Clase.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Now it's the second
Leading
baseman.
off, second baseman on Hal Martinez.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Now that number 42.
Here's the left fielder.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good. Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. Got him. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge. You can change the ball game.
And now the first baseman. 2 down, nobody on. Just missed. That's in there, and the count is 2-2.
2-2 count.
To the right side, Adames slings to first, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. Down the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo.
Next offering upstairs. That's a little bit low.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Juan Soto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Now batting. Right
And now it's Juan Soto.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Misses off the plate. Now 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Base is empty, one away. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Swing and a ground ball. Meyer to first. They get the out on Soto.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Rafael Devers.
Here's Rafael Devers. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Nope, at the ball.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And that misses. 3-1. Teoscar Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Trying to send this to extra innings. That one ripped right center field. Gone! Ball game. They'll circle the bases, and they walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
The final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.